Let's talk about reviews. Well, first of all, as all of you know, families are really shopping online today. And when they do shop, they are looking at not only at your website, but they are looking at referral websites and they are also checking your review sites. So if you ask any private school across the country, they would all say that they would like to stimulate more current reviews as well as address the pitfalls of addressing any negative reviews that come up. So let's not make the mistake of being passive about getting reviews and getting more reviews that are productive and really informative so that you can hit your enrollment goals and improve your school's reputation. It really does pay off to take a very proactive approach. And I'm hoping that these tips really help you stimulate more productive reviews. So first of all, don't be afraid to ask for reviews. Sometimes when we're talking to families, they tell us a great story. So why not ask them to give back by sharing that story on Facebook or Yelp or another review site that you have in mind? Students also really want more kids to attend so that they can expand their friendship circles. So a great way to not necessarily get reviews from current students, but from your alumni base and really get quotes from students that you can use in social media is to ask kids periodically about their experiences and then embed those in your solicitation for more reviews. And then, of course, you want your alumni base to really give back to their alma mater and help other students benefit from the education you're providing. So don't be hesitant to ask students, parents, and alumni for commentary about their experience, and then use some of these top testimonials or quotes in your postings and your broadcasts as you ask for more reviews on your various sites. So first of all, make sure you're broadcasting your requests far and wide. Don't just limit that to a social media post. Put displays up on campus to call out your requests for reviews. Do postings on a very regular and consistent basis, but also do it on your alumni page. Now, in my particular case, I would do a request for a review once a week, and then the alternate week, I would be asking for referrals. Um, and that is a very consistent practice that can be applied. Also, you all have literature, so why not add a review request to graduation programs, view books, annual magazines, and other brochures? Something along the lines of, we greatly appreciate you sharing your stories with others. All of you are doing consistent email newsletters on a regular basis. Why not add your requests to your email newsletters with the various icons and links to the various sites? That's a powerful way to do it. It could be at the very end of every email newsletter or off to the right-hand side so that you really call out that on a regular basis. And of course, you want to add your requests to key website pages, for instance, in your parent sections. That would be very powerful. And then, of course, even during events, why not make announcements at assemblies and events, and even in video testimonials about your requests for their reviews? You see, for-profit organizations doing this on a very consistent basis. And if you do it in a tactful way, and you really ask for authenticity, parents, students, and alumni really want to support your institution. I strongly encourage you to create a schedule and be highly strategic about this. Don't just scattershot this process. Make sure you're not only broadcasting far and wide on all of your platforms, but that you have a schedule for your requests so that you have a plan and it is very strategic, tactical, and consistent. Now let's talk about the different platforms and how you could create some just catchy headers. Now I'm not touching on all of the platforms, but these are often the main ones. So for instance, for Google My Business, you might do something fun like Starry Starry Night, 5 stars on Google My Business, and then continue that request. On Great Schools, thanks for your great reviews on Great Schools. Use a little bit of alliteration on great and great to call out the name of that particular site. Niche, we made the grade with an A+ on niche. Check out our report card. Facebook, Storytellers Unite. Thanks for posting your success stories. Yelp, thanks for your help on Yelp. 5 stars, many informative comments, especially on Yelp. You tend to attract more negative commentary. So try to encourage people to give informative information. And then, of course, don't forget sites like Private School Review, Our School Rocks on Private School Review, Boarding School Review. Want to compare schools? Check out our reviews on BSR. Prospective families are going to check out various referral websites like Private School Review and Boarding School Review. If you're a boarding school, the TABS website, a variety of different association sites. And so why not, share with them how they can check out your information, shop effectively, and especially if you compare favorably to other schools, they can do those side-by-side profile reviews on a site like Boarding School Review. But you really want to make sure that Google My Business, Great Schools, Niche, your Facebook, your Yelp, you're getting, really strong star ratings. You're getting positive reviews. You're getting an A to A+ grade on sites like Niche. So make sure you use catchy headers at the start, and then really make sure you've got a call to action. Let them know what you want to do. Give them the link to the respective site. Keep it short and sweet, but give them direction, but start with a catchy headline because that's going to grab their attention. Now, you don't need to rework and reinvent your messaging. So I encourage you to, use core messaging to spice up promotions. And I have another blog and a YouTube session on how you can repurpose content. So you might want to check out that respective video session and or blog. But you can take a lot of your core messaging, use those really strong headlines, and then really spice up these kind of review promotions. So pull copy from top performing landing pages from what you're able to ascertain from Google Analytics. Check your keyword planner in Google Ads for the best keywords to embed because that's also very productive. And spend a lot of time finding the very best quotes and testimonials on every review site that you have. Because sometimes, even rather than start out with a catchy headline, try testing, do an A/B test, and start out with a quote, then move into your catchy headline. Or start out with your catchy headline and then follow it with an actual quote. That is very powerful. When people see what someone else has said, it not only grabs their attention and adds credibility to your institution, but it provides a little direction to families on how they can post a review, the kind of information that is useful to families. So consider that as a part of your process. And then even if a site or directory doesn't allow reviews, remember it's important to direct families, especially prospects, to sites to showcase key information that you do have available. Because sometimes what you're doing is you're adding more credibility to your school by virtue of being in, some of these directories or top sites. Um, and, bottom line is we all know that most families are shopping 3 or 4 schools nowadays. The time has gone by when families would just rivet and focus on your respective school only. So point out during that admission tour, that first appointment, how you differentiate your school, what really makes you different, because you know that they have shopped online. You know they have probably checked out your website, they have checked out your reviews, and they probably looked at these referral websites as well. And then don't forget to add a call to action and links to the key sites. I think I already pointed that out earlier, but make it easy to get to that review site and the section you're promoting. Create a call to action, post a review now, or rank us now, or grade us now. And then include a link to a landing page so they know exactly where you want them to post, and really encourage real life stories. What's really going to ring true are stories of authenticity, citing specifics about academics, athletics, campus life, life skills, values acquired. So really try and pull from that rich storytelling that happens. And, even consider student contests for the most compelling stories. Give kids a gift card if they are the contest winner. It's not payola if it's done in an authentic way. And kids love to tell the story, of their success. I started out as a C average student and now I'm getting straight A's. I never participated in tennis, and now we just won a key tennis match, and I'm really learning how to be a team leader. Um, these are the kinds of things that you really want to share with your audience. And then when you do know the individual that has written a review, make a comment thanking them. It can be a handwritten note that you send, or it can just be a comment back in appreciation. Perhaps for some of the more extensive reviews that are written, consider sending the individual a small branded gift from your bookstore to show appreciation. And then I really strongly encourage everyone to measure and repeat. Check engagement. Look at your dashboards. Look at your metrics. Look at what the data is telling you. And do A/B tests. Mix things up a little bit so you can see the messaging that is really working best for you and keep track. And then rotate those top performers. You can repurpose even top headlines, but you don't want the same headline every time. So just kind of do rotations of your top performers. And then last but not least, let's talk for a moment about how to address negative reviews. First of all, with most sites, you cannot remove them unless they have written something with, inflammatory language or profanity or something dangerous. You typically cannot remove them. But you can have a system of checking all of your reviews on a regular basis. You can respond back with a comment in a timely manner, and you can keep the message upbeat and direct. So, for example, you could say something like, "Thanks so much for your comment about," and then cite the particular issue about campus life or about the food on campus. "We make every effort Two, and then cite actual policies or protocols or procedures or specifics. And then please feel free to contact me and give your phone number or email address or where you can be contacted. That's very important because then you can continue that dialogue with that individual. It shows good service. Most likely, they're not going to reach out to you. They really want to remain anonymous, but it shows high level service. And then make sure someone is assigned to this task of checking reviews on a very regular basis and have a template of sorts for your ready to go responses to the most common issues so that you can respond right away. You know, there's nothing worse than getting a comment and then having to reach out to the dean or someone in campus life or the athletic director or someone in your food service department to try and come up with your response. Sometimes that is necessary, and sometimes you need to make that quick call so you can respond right away or shoot an email to someone to get more information. But try and have some ready to go responses that will address the issues quickly and efficiently. Because you don't want to have to overthink this. And the quicker the response is, the better off you're going to be because people are going to be seeing that negative review. So if you need any help, reach out. Aperture Advisory is committed to offering, affordable project fees. We can help you craft promotions to stimulate more reviews and also assist you with a template of your ready to go responses for any possible negative reviews. Thank you so much. I really hope that this session was useful to you today.